Hello learners, adverb particles on and off. I'm Phoebe Mbaziira, Trinity College Nabingwa. We are in the pandemic. Please continue to observe the SOPs. Adverb particles on and off. When do we use on and off as adverb particles? We use on to indicate attachment. For example, a label will be put on. This is the passive form. The verb put can be changed to fastened. For example, a label will be fastened on, a label will be sewn on, a label will be glued on, a label will be riveted on. In the active form, the sentence will be, he will put on a label. Another way how we use on and off as an adverb particle. On can be used to indicate mechanical connection and operation. The opposite of this we use off. For example, turn on the tap or leave the tap on. Let us change this to water, to switch electricity. We shall have turn on, switch on the electricity, turn on the light, turn on the engine. All the above can now be repeated with off in place of on. For example, turn off the tap, the opposite of the above. Leave the tap off, the opposite of the above. Another adverb particle, still on as an adverb particle. Another way how we use it, we use on as an adverb particle, meaning on the body. Examples, put on your clothes or put off your clothes. The off is the opposite of the on. The on, put on your clothes. If we want to mean the opposite, then we shall say put off your clothes. Adverb particle, off, on. Another example, try them on. But in this particular perspective, we cannot use off to mean opposite of try them on. We can still use on, or on can still be used to indicate progression or continuation. Progression, progress, or continuation, coming from the word continuity. Examples, he could not stop, he had to keep on. He could not stop, he had to keep on. We can change the above to the following. We are changing keep to carry, to go. For example, he could not stop, he had to carry on. He could not stop, he had to press on. He could not stop, he had to fight on. Off is used to indicate detachment or separation. Examples, I took off the label. We can use other verbs. I took off the label. We can say I got off the label, I tore off the label, I peeled off the label, or I ripped off the label. Another example, the attackers were driven off. I can say the attackers were beaten off, the attackers were brought off. They did not want their maid, so they paid her off. I can as well say they did not want their maid, so they pensioned her off, or they did not want their maid, so They married her off. Another example, still using of to indicate detachment or separation. I can have this sentence, we turned off to the left, or we branched off to the left. Still using of as an adverb particle, we can use of to indicate reduction or conclusion. For example, the pain gradually went off. The pain gradually went off, meaning subsided. Now the opposite of this, I can say the pain gradually came on. It is increasing. We can change this to these other verbs like was, slackened, eased, past. Another example, the sentence to use, the wood must be properly smoothed off. The wood must be properly smoothed off. We can change it to the wood must be properly planed off. The wood must be properly sanded off. The wood must be properly dusted off. All this shows we have an assignment. Remember, when you report finally after the lockdown has been lifted, when you report back at school, we shall have to mark this work. So I have an assignment given to you. There are clear instructions that I've given for this class exercise. With English language, it is important that you have to do a written exercise. So you're going to use a simple verb with on from number 1 to number 8, or off from number 9 to 20 in place of the whole expression underlined. So you have to do those numbers. They're from number 1 to number 20. I cannot wait for you here to copy the work as the lesson is going on, but you're going to go to our e-library and then download this work. Go to the e-library, download this work, do it. When you report at the beginning of the term, we must mark it. For more information, please visit the link below. Remember, we are still in the pandemic. COVID is real. Observe the SOPs. Thank you.